Hey spuddies, PotatoMcWhiskey here, and welcome back to Let's Play Europa Universalis 4 as Yemen. Now, last episode, not a whole lot happened. I'm hoping to make some stuff happen over here in Ethiopia. So let's see here, they want to move more towards, as long as it's protests in Al-Khariatan, as long as they don't increase the power of the Ulama estate, I'm okay with that, because if their influence goes up any higher, we're going to be in a spot of bother. Okay. So, Ethiopia, we are building a spy network. We're going to be claiming a province, and then we're going to be declaring war. Basically, immediately. Because we don't have a truce with Ethiopia. I'm also hoping to maybe grab maybe these two provinces for Adal. I'll grab these three provinces for myself. Maybe I'll try to grab 3 each. We'll see how well we can do. Now, Ethiopia is allied with Mogadishu, which is this small nation down here. So that's going to be, there's going to be a bit of maneuvering that we need to do to make sure that we're conquering both. I might even try to get them a little bit of this nation. We'll see. We'll see exactly what we do. So, 80% annexation here, so let's get our armies ready to move. Well, this one, I can move this one later. I'll move it now. I'll get it down here in Taiz. Now, annexing Oman is going to leave me with some armies that I might have to disband a little bit of them. But we'll kind of cross that bridge when we get to it. Now, there is a bit of unrest in here, which is... Oh, hampered development. Our truce with Medina has ended. We now declare war on them without additional penalties. Now, that is our vassal, which is, currently disloyal. But I'm hoping that number goes down, because we did place a relative on their throne. But that modifier is slowly ticking away, and it gave us the plus 5%. So really, technically, it's only a minus 20% placed relative on the throne penalty. But, sort of in a technical level, but it can actually advance better than just neutral. So I think, is it 25 or 20 you need? It's 20 you need for the first claim, and then it goes up by 5 for each claim. I'm pretty sure. So we're building a spy network in the Ottomans again. And again, we're just doing this to keep our tech costs low. You can see here, we're getting a 7.6%. Oh, hello! One of my leaders got a... Oh, does that further extend? Okay, we did covert actions twice. Let's stop spying on the Ottomans. They caught me twice. Did that hurt their trust of me? No, it didn't hurt their trust of me. So I'm going to cancel the spy action on them to let that covert action modifier tick away. Livonian Order. So this was the first army here. Yeah, Abdallah Saleh, who actually has extra fire damage. So it's actually good. It's really, really good that he got a good fire roll, because that synergizes well with his current abilities. He has a fire damage trait. He has an extra fire pip, which means he might be able to do even more damage than normal in a fire phase. How close are we? We're pretty close to an admin tech. It looks like someone did just pick up the next level. Yeah, the Ottomans did. I mean, it's a hard on life trying to, balance all these things. Fars is no longer a valid rival for us. Okay. The 27. So we're at 92% here. We can do the fabricate of claim. Now I could claim Beja and Enderta, but I only want Beja because Enderta I'm kind of letting it belong to Adal. Let's see, we're up to 209 development, but really we're up to 274. We need to keep climbing here, because Ming is going to be a problem. France is going to be a problem. The Ottomans are going to be a problem. Interestingly, Ming has actually somehow managed to get this Renaissance institution over there. That's amazing. Maybe did they do like a development thing where they pump development into one of their provinces? I would be interested to see if that's what they did. It's a viable strategy from what I can tell. But you can see the Ottomans are now... I think the Ottomans have embraced it. Yes, they've embraced colonialism. And you can see it should spread much more quickly to us. Now, colonialism on the other hand... Renaissance on the other hand, it's only starting to make its way down through Africa. So we have a little bit of an advantage over some of these eastern countries. Okay, we can go to war with Ethiopia. And let us declare the faithful day of war. Now, Adal will want to join for land. I'm going to promise them land so I can save my favors. And we're going to take Beja. This will move us towards legalism. I will... Mogadishu will be called... I may as well co-belligerize them unless they have other... They have Pate. This little nation here. Or Pate. I don't know. Is that Pate or Pate? Who knows? Right, so we're going to declare war. We're going to co-belligerize Mogadishu so that they're cheaper to take for my ally. And I'm going to call Adal, and I will promise them territory. We will take Beja. We will wake these guys up. We'll just let them sit here for a little bit of time so that they undrill, regain their morale, and prepare to launch into Ethiopia. Our goal is Beja, so we're going to want to move in there. Let's check. Okay, so our fleet won a battle. Let's check their forts. See the fort hotkey. So there's a fort down here, and there's a capital fort here. So they only have one fort, so we can do a lot of occupation here and really drive up their war exhaustion. High Liberty Desire. Yep, that's normal. Okay, we should finish annexing him in 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 or 5 months. I can't really... My brain won't do maths right now. Listen, I went out last night and coffee and alcohol is just not a good combination. So my brain is like... Blah, 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 blah. Right, so our units are fully juiced up and ready to go. We're moving up here, or rather, not coffee, caffeine and alcohol. I didn't even have that much, but I feel like I've been hung over a barrel. Jesus Christ, it's my old age, guys. I'm getting old. I can't party like I used to. Okay, so we're picking up the occupation of these 2 provinces. We will want to go meet and destroy these guys if we can. This is under our occupation. Let's go stand in our province because it's a coastal desert. Now they're going to move away from us because they see me doing that. Okay, integration is a slow thingy. We're going to lose diplomatic reputation, but that's okay. We got prestige. We can make states. Let's make some states. Okay. We made a state. Yeah, we only have 12. I should have been more discerning, but listen, it's fine. They're the wrong religion, which is totally fine. We'll convert them later. We won't worry about it right now, but later on we'll convert them. That does lower my... Okay, so I'm no longer taking a penalty for having a royal marriage with the Mamluks. It looks like that went away. But we are getting covert actions against the Ottomans, which is, not ideal. Did you finish your war, Ottomans? No, you're still at war. Okay. So this was the right move. Let's move this guy back into a supporting position for this army. We're going to try and just occupy a bunch of his territory to make him unhappy. Now, my vassals should be loyal, with the exception of Hormuz, who will still be really, really unhappy with what happened. So let's move over to Semyon. Go through Lasta, I think. That way we don't take extra attrition. The Battle of Beledui. Oh, this is my army over here. Am I over my force limit right now? I am, but I am taking penalties. So I might just keep this army around and see what I could do. Go here and de-siege that province. So, as I said, we're just basically trying to drive up the war exhaustion of Ethiopia here. Now, my war exhaustion is already climbing. But theirs should be climbing pretty quick because we're going to be occupying their provinces. Yeah, the more their provinces get occupied, the bigger the negative will be. Ooh, I spot an opportunity to catch this army, actually. Yeah, if I attack from both sides, I don't think he'll be able to escape, and I do have a lot of drilled infantry. Can you catch them? Let's see. He will leave on the 2nd of March. Yeah, we're going to catch him. Okay, now he had bigger numbers, but we're going to be able to reinforce. You catch this little troop. See if you can catch that cannon. Catching the cannon would be amazing because they're seriously expensive, but they are so very good to catch. Oh, we caught 2 cannons. Please wipe them. Oh my god, cannons are so expensive. How expensive are cannons? 30 ducats. We just wiped out 60 ducats. That's amazing. Now, of course, he is occupying my vassal, which is part of the purpose of a vassal, is to be occupied. You know, in war, so I don't have to take the war exhaustion directly. Like Ethiopia's attrition, I mean, I have higher attrition than Ethiopia right now, or at least I did, but theirs is ticking up way faster because I've occupied their provinces. Oh, hell yeah. Let me see if I can catch that guy. If I could catch this guy, that would be the dream. That would be another 30 ducats just wiped out in a single move. I'm almost tempted to separate some cavalry. We're going to bring this army in because there's an 11k stack here that we're going to need to fight as well. Now for now I'm avoiding their forts because I'm just trying to drive up their attrition. Now if I loot the hell out of them, again that'll also drive up their attrition. And I'll wait till they split these armies off, till this army has moved on a bit farther than it should. Let's see if I can't catch them. There's a lot of troops over here, and these guys are kind of busy wiping this out, so they won't be much help for a while. Let's bring this little stack of armies over and see if they can't be any use to me. Now that is crushing my gold income, or my ducat income, because I'm over my force limit, but I have the troops, I may as well make use of them. Let's go ahead and pick up admin tech before it gets any more expensive. 531 is a pretty good price for that. Ah, national decisions. The Islamic Center of Scholarly Learning. This will give me +1 missionary strength and minus 25 or minus 5% technology cost. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. The 5% tech cost is extremely nice. So I have this little stack coming up. Now, we do have more troops than them. It's just that I have to wait until my ally gets done doing what they're doing over here. Could I use my fleet to speed that up? I know I had another fleet over here. What if I got both of my fleets to just do this and block that right there? Now, I need to be careful because there is a 20 stack and I don't want to engage the 20 stack alone. Now, I am taking some attrition here, which isn't ideal. Well, actually, that's my ally, so I don't actually care about that. I said attrition, I meant to say war exhaustion. Now, we could probably sneak over here and kill that Ethiopian army. In fact, that might even be a useful move to do. We retreat all these armies out. And see if we can kill this guy before he can occupy that fortress. That would be pretty good. Alright, so we're moving some people across the strait. I don't know if I'll be able to get there before they capture the fortress, but I'll definitely be able to get there and take them out. If they stick around. So let's see, how much have we driven up their war exhaustion? Yeah, you can see it's starting to climb up a little bit. Okay, looks like these guys were wiped out, so now I need to bring my stack over to support my ally. So come on, don't roll the hit. Nice one. Okay, we got a reprieve. We're waiting for Adal's troops here. Play it safe. Let's see, is there any defensive places we could hide? Coastal desert. Want to keep an eye over here. Okay, time is running out. Okay, they rolled poorly again. Are they going to do it again? They now control the province. Okay, they've taken a couple of my provinces, which is expected, really. Now my ally is retreating across the strait, so I'm going to do the same. I think I can take these two fleets, combine them, and send them off to protect trade in the Gulf of Aden. They will net me a profit, which is reasonable. I could also make another state. I think we'll hold off on that for now. How many... Wait, did we unlock more states just now? Oh, hey, we got 3 more states. We'll think about it. Come on. Just roll, just one more fail. One more fail roll, come on. Give me one more fail roll. Yes, okay. Saved. Nice one. So we do have more troops than them, and yeah, so we should be able to do a little bit of surround. We should do a lot more damage to them than they do to us. So there's a 300 to 200. There we go. Look at that 800. What do we roll? Like an 8? Jeez, 8 shock. They rolled a 2. They've got no leader. We're crushing them. In fact, we crushed them so hard that we broke the stack, which is amazing. I've been getting a lot of stack wipes this game, which is kind of blowing my mind right now. Now, the really great thing about getting that extra +1 thingy points, whatever it's called, extra +1 missionary conversion rate, is I actually do have provinces in here that I'm going to want to convert. Support the hardliners, move towards mysticism. I think for this guy's life, we're staying on legalism. Oh, we're taking attrition here. That's definitely not what we want to do. So what I might do here is I might try to peace out Mogadishu. So where are your claims? I'll give you Warshika and Bardera. Give me a bunch of money. Oh my god, 500. Oh my god. Look at this money. 591 ducats. Thanks, buddy. 2 provinces. What if I gave them more provinces? My ally doesn't care. Anyway, just give me these 2 provinces, give me a bunch of money, and pay war reparations to me, and end your rivalry, and end your friendship with Pate, so that'll give me a bit of prestige. I'll grab a bunch of money, and I'll take out a bunch of it. I'll give a couple of provinces to my ally. So there's peace with those. There's Mogadishu. We got an amazing amount of ducats out of them. Look at this money. But Adal now gave provinces in peace. There's no gave provinces in peace in here, is there? Maybe. But yeah, now they're happy. They should be there, you know, I helped them out. I got them a little bit of land. I got them a little bit of cash. Peace offer from Pate. Forced to give me 10%. Give me ducats. Yep, I'll take that piece. So we have isolated Ethiopia. They're now on their own. And we can get to work on dismantling them. It only took us a while. So you guys are coming back. Okay, nice one. And now we have a firm advantage. In fact, one of my armies could probably take on Ethiopia. It looks like he's recruiting either mercenaries or condotieros. Oh, okay, I lose stability. And that's painful because I really want to have stability, in particular for the prosperity in here. Now, I have prosperity in a lot of my provinces, but I would have liked, like, for example, over here, I would have liked it. Now, I have prosperity almost everywhere, actually. I have it basically everywhere, so we can be on neutral stability for a little while, and it's not so bad. Now, I was going to say that I take this up, but infantry shock and cavalry fire are so critical that I'm not going to go for another idea here. So let's keep pushing on here. Picking up points. We occupied a province. He's deoccupying me. That's really great. My armies have arrived. They still take a bit of attrition here, but that's not too bad. Let's see, what's this? Invite a scholar. I'm not really interested in inviting a scholar. Let's see if you can get up to Beja and take it. And then this little army stack is going to follow around over here. Who does this belong to? So I want to just make sure I get these 3 provinces for myself. We cannot tolerate heretics. This would give me upset Sufi lodges, local missionary strength. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep staying on legalism here, even though it will hurt my prestige, which, you know, is painful. I mean, I miss the days where we had like 80 prestige. That was amazing for a while. Okay, it looks like we caught like a little army here. as we were going for Beja. Now, how much war score is invested in Beja? Quite a bit. So if we take this, quite a big jump in our war score will happen. Okay, I'm going to take military tech here. It's really, really important. 551 points. Now, the weapons manufactory. Now, that's one I may want to consider building. If I had any provinces I could build it in. Wow. 0.4 ducats over here. Copper. Talk about copper. It's a 1 development province. My God. Talk about no. How about, no? I'm not going to do that. Guys, please, let me occupy the province myself. Okay, let's send a little bit of troops around. We want to make sure we occupy up the north. And then move down to take on this fortress down here. Now I could go ahead and build some courthouses here. I don't know. I don't think the state maintenance stacks on courthouses. I'm pretty sure it doesn't, because then you could get it down to like 0 state maintenance. But you could. But the reduction here, like for example, in here, let's see. Do I have any expensive states to maintain? Yeah, like over here. How's the autonomy? It's actually, it's getting pretty good. Like, if you think about this, if I were to build that in here, a minus 25% in, let's say, let's just pick a province over here. No, this one without an edict that has a relatively high amount of development. Let's say here, this set of coastal provinces here. Okay, these are pretty well developed. 25% of 0.3 would be 0.075. So for 100 gold, we would essentially be getting 0.07 ducats per month. Now, I think the autonomy change is also really nice, though. But it doesn't really matter in these provinces that already have fairly low autonomy. I think it's much better to maybe build this in new conquests. For example, over here, these two areas here could use it because a lot of their provinces still have relatively high autonomy. And up here, like if we go to our autonomy map mode, yeah, you can see like there's a few provinces around here. Now, a lot of them are because they're owned by like an estate. But even just over here, a lot of these provinces could do with autonomy modifiers. I'm not going to build them in existing states, but I will probably build them in new conquests. So let's continue on. Alrighty, we're stacking up, we're killing things. My fleets are going. Actually, speaking of fleets, yeah, I'm over my force limit in both areas, but I'll worry about that once we finish the war here. We're up to 27%, so would you give me all 3 of these? You wouldn't, because we need to occupy a fort. So occupying this fort down here is going to be the next big thing. Where is your army, out of curiosity? Oh, you're running around up here like a maniac. You can go right ahead and do that while we just basically turn your country into a war-exhausted misery hole. Which just about sums up my dating life. Haha! Okay, no. Let's go ahead and... That was a really, really inappropriate joke. I apologize deeply. Okay, so let's pick up Dembia. We're picking up all these guys. We can make states. We can make 2 more states. I think we're going to be annexing Hormuz once they stop being grumpy grumps with me. Now, Medina, I'm probably quite a while away from... Wait, actually, speaking of Medina, can I theoretically annex you? It would mean I could start fabricating on the Mamluks. Ottomans, are you still upset with me? You're still a little bit upset with me. Felt hats! Ooh. We're now control the province. Okay, so we captured more provinces. Let's move these guys down. Okay, I think it's time to start to move on the fort here. Look at his war exhaustion going up and up and up and up and up and up and up. Okay, so my ally has actually decided to take up the mantle of that. I mean, if he wants to, that's his right. I mean, meanwhile, over here, there's like an 18 stack sieging down an irrelevant fortress. Vladislav of Bohemia is the new mayor. Or mayor? Mayor? Is the new Holy Roman Emperor. That's, I think I just demoted the Holy Roman Emperor there a little bit. So which provinces do you want, Adal? You want these 3. I'll give you these 2. How's that sound, buddy? I'll transfer them over to you. I'll pick them up and then I'll transfer them over to you. Damat has come under our occupation. So I just need to get these occupied so I can actually give them to Adal. And then once we get peace, we'll call an end for this episode. This guy will need to be disbanded as well, but we'll cross that bridge. You know the saying, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So you go there. I'm going to switch the occupation of this province to Adal because that's one of the 2 provinces I'm going to give them. You come over here and see if you can get into these provinces. So they're like, look at this war exhaustion. Ugh, Jesus Christ. So pretty much all we have to do is pick this up and then we'll be able to start transferring things over. We also want to do it before they occupy here. So pretty much hoping that they roll badly here. If they roll highly here, okay, they rolled poorly. So I think we do need to break a fort though, right? Yeah, we do need to break this fort. Do I have a siege leader? Let's see. I could put a siege pip in there. And I tell you what, if you just hold over here. I will take a single unit of cavalry. Put the cannon away, and send my leader over to lead the siege. Because you could just use a leader pip. Although, how many cannons could I get enough cannons in there? There's only 1 cannon, damn it. But yeah, I'm going to send a cavalry army in here that'll add an extra pip. I think I'd rather gain the corruption here. I don't want to lose 2.5% army professionalism. That hurts, in my opinion, quite a bit of pain. So it looks like we're not going to be able to get the peace this time, but that's not like completely necessary. I tell you what we're going to do though. We're going to call this an end to this episode. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. Please remember to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me. Remember to leave a like if you want to directly support my channel, and remember to leave a comment if you want to give me your feedback. Other than that though, I want to say I love you all very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.